in togetherness, they decided that we should kidnap their brother. So it takes us back to this whole idea of, we had kidnappers coming to a community and they targeted one particular house. They took the husband and the wife into the bush. Of all the houses, just that house. And you think it was a coincidence, it was a mistake. In fact, they even make it seem like it's a random. No, it's not random. And then it borders on the place of information. So I don't know what y'all think about this. Because doesn't it just seem that it will be futile? The job of security personnel. If our hands, your hands, my hands are soiled, neck deep in the same anti-social vice that we will come out and open to condemn, but in secret we are the ones aiding and abetting it. How do we solve the problem then? And like somebody would tell me, UD, this is something that we know our problem, we can solve it. What do you think about this? Man bribing or trying to bribe the police in attempts to rescue a kidnapper in this time and age? Well, y'all talk to me though. 0907 353 0044. That is the number. The other number is 0908 766 8888. And the WhatsApp portal number is 0909 705 4450. That question has been the question on my mind, and the question is, could the activities of kidnappers be as a result of somebody from either a family or society? Isn't that the case? Should it be that? Should it not be that? Now, I was also told a story about a man who lives in a community somewhere in Kaduna State. So, this man was seemingly successful, had a business going for him, and he got kidnapped, himself and his family members, and took into the bush. They took them to the bush, of course. That's the usual destination place. Finally, ransom was paid. They were released. This man had, a great business thriving for him. He was doing so good. And he was also one who would give back to the society. But that ransom was paid. He was released. And now, another person in the same community, fairly big, was kidnapped too. It was when that person was kidnapped that the truth came out. And what was the truth? The truth is, they discovered that the first person that was kidnapped in that community was sent, the kidnappers were sent by the second person that was kidnapped. It's just crazy. So two people in the same community, both of them successful. One is more successful than the other. So the less successful person decides to arrange boys to kidnap the most successful person in that community. And ransom was paid because the community people said, no, this man has been helpful. He reaches out to people, to all of us. Even the traditional rulers in that community said, no. They told the youths, that man must come back alive. So they paid ransom and he came back alive. But when they kidnapped him was when we discovered, or they discovered, that he was the one who masterminded the kidnap of this other person. So where are we going? When we talk kidnapping, is it a government issue or is it just an issue for you and I already? Hello, good morning.
Morning once again.
Yes, good morning to you, Honorable Edwards, all the way from Apple.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Mr. Yidi, I was just going through this thing. I forwarded you to your WhatsApp.
Oh, okay. I saw that. Oh, I'm just seeing that.
You can imagine that.
I'm just seeing that.
You can imagine that. You can imagine that. In a family, 2 civil defense and then immigration officers, ladies kidnap their own uncle and they will pay 30 million. And in the course of investigation, they discover a lot of activities, lot of kidnapping, pipeline vandalization, and whatsoever that they have been doing. My friend was kidnapped by his wife.
By his wife?
Yes.
Wow.
She organized this thing. It was when they got them, they now exposed the whole thing. Then, another of my friends was kidnapped by his immediate younger brother, who entrusted so much money to him. Someone you trust, a family member, your own immediate younger brother. Let me take something. Kidnapping in Nigeria, 63% or 65% of it is information given by the family or someone who is close to you.
Right.
But I still blame our government to look into what is happening. Whether it's as a result of poverty. Because honestly speaking, as it stands, anybody can be kidnapped if you are in possession of any money. You can be kidnapped. It's anywhere. That is why you see this big men going to complain about our security attaching to big men and all those things. Because they have money and they can be kidnapped at any time. Other countries is not like that. You see a billionaire. Why is this guy that owns Facebook? Someone who has too much money. At times, you see him in a club. You see him, only him. But in Nigeria, try it. You will be kidnapped in less than two seconds. Because they monitor you everywhere.
Right. Okay.
Another issue is that why not our security men that they are trying now, somehow they have improved. But why is it that they cannot, when someone is kidnapped, why is it that they cannot track the person? But when you say something bad about government, I am in government and I'm saying the truth. And I must say the truth. When you say something bad about government or a little case, they will track you and get you. And these people use number to call the family members or relatives who they know that this thing is detected. And it happened in my own village.
Right.
And they cannot be arrested. So our security should deviate from all these small cases, tracking people who are para with someone or who are any case below 100,000. They should allow all these cases to go the way it is. And first this kidnapping so that this thing will stop.
Okay.
They have the tracking gadget.
Okay.
They have the tracking gadget. So why are they not making use of it?
Yeah.
Today's super. And how many fighter jets? And every day they're killing in Nassau, killing in Benue State, killing in Plateau State. Why are the fighter jets doing? Every see, our National Assembly is also the problem. They should probe as army. Probe them. What are they doing with this every day? What happens to those who are they vote? What is wrong with them?
All right, Honorable. Probe
This is
them.
an issue.
Probe them. Okay.
Thank you very much. Let me just leave it at that point.
Right. Oh, Honorable Edwards said quite a number of things there. Says it blames you and I, but he also blames ultimately the government. But where are we putting this blame in? I mean, when a family, 2 people in a family bloodline have decided to send boys, or kidnappers, I wouldn't say boys now, there's a kidnappers, to take their brother and to pay a ransom of 30 million naira. Now, you see, the conversation is a mishmash. In other words, is one that is intertwined. On the one hand, we have a man walk to a police station, attempts to pay 1.5 million naira to bribe to get a kidnapper from custody. Now he got apprehended. And here I am thinking to myself, how much of the community, or how much has the community influenced most of these kidnappings? How much intelligence information do we have? Have we been able to scour in order to get to the bottom of these kidnappings? Then where is the place of the law? Where is the frantic conscious efforts by security operatives, security personnel, and the institutions that have become systems, working systems, protected by the Constitution to decide over these miscreants when it comes to the court of law? Have we been able to convict any of these guys? Should it be capital punishment, just as some of the family members will say? Is this what will deter it? Then how did the police lose their bragging rights, so much so that every Tom, Dick, and Harry will just step into the police station and say or act in whatever way with the hopes that these are hungry people now. Just flash 200,000 and everything will be fine. It's really, really sad. But how do we come out of this? Because it's one thing to say. Now I want us to talk as a people, not really bothering that, oh, the government did this, the government didn't do that. I'm talking you and I. Let's talk. Just you and I. A defense officer, a civil defense officer, an immigration officer, they were busted for kidnapping their own brother for 30 million naira ransom? Really? Now, you would not tell me these ones are jobless. They are not jobless. They are working now. Come on. The high-rated government job, in quotes. They're working. It becomes a jaw-dropping twist. And it has left Nigerians in shock. 2 sisters arrested by the anti-cult squad of the Enugu State Police Command for allegedly masterminding the kidnapping of their own elder brother, as well as a company official. We should give the police in Enugu their flowers. They deserve it. They deserve it right there. And this is also to saying that, look, our police system can work. Our police officers could also do the job. But if the system is off, if the system is wrong, if the structure, the foundation is not solid, is sinking, then there's not much that they can do. I'd like to know your thoughts, but we'll just go out, go on a breather just a little bit. We'll be right back in a short bit. Don't touch the dial.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja. There's power in this place.
Are you tired, weary, carrying a burden of sickness or pain? Has the doctor written off your case as terminal? Do you long for freedom, for a touch from the Master's hand? The healing streams is flowing. It's flowing through homes, through offices, through workplaces, and your life. The time for your miracle is here. Join us for the Healing Streams live healing services with Pastor Chris. Experience the miraculous power of God's love from Friday, July 18th to Sunday, July 20th, 2025. Wherever you are, connect with us on all Love Word networks and social media platforms and online. Register now at www.healingstreams.tv/ABJZ. You can also participate from every Christ Embassy Abuja Zone 1 churches. Call us on 0813-248-3223 or 0707-751-3067. This message is powered by Christ Embassy Abuja Zone 1. Christ Embassy, giving your life a meaning.
For every Naija man, woman, pikin and the future wey we dey hustle for, two strong names don finally jam. Na confidence bind us together. Dis na Naija wey everyday dey show you say better fit happen. As you dey hustle, dey push and dey try to make life better, you suppose waka with strong mind. But make we yarn as e be, confidence pass hope. E mean say no matter your waka, no matter who you be, you get who dey your back. Dem go stand for your matter, hold ground, make you no fall. Sanlam Alliance sabi say confidence no be for only people wey get levels. E belong to everybody wey dey try. Na why we join hand. Two strong bodies don turn one heartbeat to give you the main protection wey go follow you for this life journey. Whether na for business, family or for your daily bread, we dey your side. As we don jam, we go fit protect you pass before. They do more together and they carry each other, they go front. Sanlam plus Alliance don't be one name. Sanlam Alliance. Make una waka your life with confidence.
Please listen to this announcement. Farex Borehole. We are competent. We are committed. We simplify borehole for your borehole survey, for your borehole drilling, or any of your borehole challenges. Call us on 080-3596-5170. 080-3596-5170. You can visit our office at Goshen Plaza, opposite Jabi Motor Park, Abuja.
Abuja, something big is coming to the capital. Yankee Entertainment presents Joe Boy live in Abuja. Come vibe to live performance by Joe Boy. Joe Boy is coming with some friends. Date Friday, 25th July 2025. Venue Transcorp Hilton, Abuja. Time red carpet 5 p.m. Main event 6 p.m. Get your tickets now. Early bed regular 15,000 naira. Early bed VIP 30,000 naira. Regular 25,000 naira. VIP 45,000 naira. Tables gold 2 million naira. Platinum 4 million naira. Get your tickets now on www.apitix.com. Call 0702 536 4691. Follow at Malam Yankee for updates. Joe Boy live in Abuja, supported by Hennessy, Z Cotton, Kairos Hoff Energy, Power Horse, Transcorp Hilton, Tokyo Nightlife, and Eagles FM.
Right, still the general open banter right here on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. And yeah, we're looking into that story about the young man who walks into a police station with the intention of bribing the police officers just for the release of a kidnapper or an alleged kidnapper in their custody. And I'm asking that question, one pertinent question it will be about what you think should be done or should be the consequences for such individuals who attempt to bribe law enforcement officers to interfere with justice in this country. And how does this reflect on the country's fight against corruption? I mean, we keep talking fight against corruption. Some say it is from the top to the bottom. Others say it's from the bottom to the top. In fact, others will have the opinion that it's inherent. I mean, it's innate. It's like our second skin now is our nature. But then, for such a person who will go out there trying to save someone who probably has destroyed many lives, has taken people against their will, has asked for ransoms, numerous ransoms. What do you think can be done to such a person? What should be the price, for such a person who's attempting to bribe our own law enforcement agencies? Hello, good morning to you. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, go ahead. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm not sure I can hear you now. Please do call again, and let me know. Now, if it has not disturbed you enough, if it has not gotten to your neck already, it has gotten to mine. And I'm sure quite a number of family members can agree to it. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning, my brother. Yeah, from Cuba, right? All right, talk to me. What do you think about all of this?
Yeah, I want to ask you, what is the difference between government arresting Boko Haram or arresting terrorists, give them amnesty and put them in the military, with this particular scenario you are just discussing on online? What is the difference between the two of them? Because if government can get terrorists, give them pardon, put them in the military, then somebody who goes to bail or to negotiate on behalf of a kidnapper, there is the same thing. There is no difference.
So you're saying it's one and the same. I mean, the government is the one who has shown it. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So that is the precedent the government is taking. Somebody going to act on behalf of the terrorists or a kidnapper, and government also arresting terrorists, integrating them into the society and put them into the military. There is no difference.
So you're saying it's a hopeless situation then?
It's a hopeless situation. There's no difference. So it's the same thing. So government is already laying the foundation. People are following.
Thank you, my brother. He says there's no difference. I mean, the situation is already hopeless. If the government is aiding and abetting it, the people are only learning from what the government does. And this is really scary. Could this mean that what is happening up there is what is being reflected down here? And if it is being reflected down here, and we are capturing it, we're capturing it in this format where somebody will go to a police station with so much pride, with so much intent, with so much precision, knowing exactly what is taking him there to the police station. And what is it? To just set free a kidnapper in the custody of the police. Not just setting them free, but coming with all of the artillery that will help to set them free. Now, what is the artillery? Finances. 1.5 million naira was what he offered. But this set of police, some will say they are different. They are not the same usual police that you know. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, sorry, I want to chip in again. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you hear me?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I've just Googled, and I discovered that the process of, joining any force, you must have a shorty. So what happened when they discovered this type of thing? What happened to the shorty? Because it stated clearly that if something of this happened, the shorty will also be whole responsible.
Right.
Let me agree with our family member who just spoke now, our last caller. Those Boko Haram that they finally joined army, who shot them? I think the man just said everything. It's a hopeless situation and need to be treated as such or look. We are talking about constitutional review. These are the things that this assembly should be discussing. Because they said, I can't see solution to this. There's no solution to this. I can't see solution to this. You see, a security man is okay. This Boko Haram fighting. If army clique are going to maybe they got information they want to attack Boko Haram, the same army officer with one of them will give information and they will kill our own army. Well, we see this in the newspaper, see it everywhere. So, this is something. I thank you for introducing this topic. The last topic and this one, they look so interesting.
Right. Well, Honorable Edwards. Honorable Edwards, let me ask you. What then should we do to such a person who would walk to a police station trying to free a kidnapper in the police custody? What then should happen?
If the person is found guilty, it should be neutralized.
Neutralized? You mean unalived? You mean
directly.
Killed? Oh my gosh!
Directly, so that others will learn from that. It has to look at what happened in China. If you pick anything, have you been to China?
Not
if you
yet.
go to China, you can leave your handset anywhere and go. Nobody will pick it because of the law there. Once you see anything, you go. Once you find, you go. These people have concerns that this is what they have done. Why are you working? Neutralize them. I have to learn from them.
Okay.
Enough is enough.
Okay, Honorable. I get it.
Sorry, day before yesterday you were the one that read the paper for us.
Yes.
That police. It was yesterday. The police. It was illegal that they have released a kidnapper. So some people were saying, what happened to? And they released someone that was kidnapped. Sorry. So what happened to the person? I mean, the kidnapper.
Yes.
Let me tell you something.
We don't hear anything from the kidnappers. We just hear that the kidnapped has been released. Yeah. Go ahead.
In security, if you are a security man and someone is kidnapped and you want to face the kidnappers, it's a difficult thing because they have that. You are going there because someone is in their custody. So even if they're shooting, what happens to the victim?
Okay.
It's a serious matter.
Right.
It's a serious matter. At times, they treated them that they knew where they are. They should release the person. So you can't blame police for that. But I kept quiet about it yesterday because it was a short program.
I get that.
You can't blame police for that.
Right. Anyway, thank you,
These are the complications we have. But what I want to know, this matter, my problem is the nation assembly. What are they doing? They should make law to debate this on the floor and all that. Taking us to constitution that has not been implemented. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Honorable Edward says the laws are there. Why are we wasting time? Wasting precious time. And the more we waste this time, the more lives are being wasted. And one thing he has said profoundly, he says, you catch anybody who's trying to pay his way through bribery to get somebody who is under police custody out, says such person should be neutralized. And you know what that means, like end such a person's life, especially when you find the person guilty and wanting. There's no point trying to say, oh, we'll take you to court, let's start the court processes, and no, it says neutralize it. That will be the only way that things will get better in that stance. But I'm still asking that question, right? What do you think should be the consequence for those who aid and abet kidnappers, banditry, terrorists? Especially if they are your brothers, they are your sisters, your friends, they live around you, they live amongst you. And then for those who will still take it, a notch higher, decide to go bribe the security. What does this also, how does this even reflect on the country's fight against corruption? Because there are two things here. One is corruption. Well, some reactions coming through from the website. If you don't know the website already, it is www.eaglesfm.com. www.eaglesfm.com. I'm just going to read through this one. An Abuja resident here is saying, kudos to the FCT police for rejecting the bribe. Integrity matters. This one here says, this shows our police can stand against corruption. We need more of this. Bribery attempts like this undermine justice. Saleh should face full consequences. Glad to see police uphold integrity despite the temptation, and this boosts confidence in FCT police's commitment to justice. A Nigerian in the UK saying, impressed by the police professionalism. Nigeria needs more of such integrity. This one in the US is saying bribery is a big issue in Nigeria. Hope this sets a precedent. And in Canada, you are saying commend the FCT police for doing the right thing against corruption. And in Ghana now, this shows Nigeria's police can fight corruption when they want to. Oh, when they want to. Now, this message from South Africa, Nigerian in South Africa, is saying important for Nigeria to tackle corruption for better governance. Right. Well, anyways, this is where we call it a close on this very one. May not be a lot of voices. I know you tried and couldn't get through, but whatever be the case, let this be your take home. The take home would be the fact that there is a need for you and I to join our hands, work together, say something when we see something, and ensure that we sanitize the very immediate society around us firstly, whilst doing our best in ensuring that the community, the society at large, the country at large will indeed be sanitized. It takes one hand to be on top of the other, to be on top of the other, and just like that, for us to build a castle of hands that work together in thought, in mind, and in deed. So that's the thing. We need to put an end to this. And if you know somebody out there who is into this, the best you can do is let the authorities know. If not for anything, for your conscience sake. My name is Udrak Daniel, and I'll be seeing you in the 11 o'clock hour. OGP, Open Government Partnership, coming through.